I have contacts with the school still. We actually went to the 100th anniversary gala a few years ago, but I kind of dropped out of sight during medical school. It was a time in my life where there just wasn't room for much else. And so I did lose track of a lot of people that I went to school with, although I was really fortunate to be able to connect with a lot of my classmates at we had a 15th year reunion, so I was able to make some connections there, and we had a 20-year reunion as well, so I was able to see some people. I have had the honor, actually, of being able to take care of a couple of former classmates when I was in practice, and that meant a tremendous amount to me that they would place their health in my hands. But it's funny, I've connected with a classmate who was a few years behind me, and our kids go to school together. And so when my son started kindergarten, I walked into the orientation night, and Katie Aleskovich, who is now Katie Burnson, says, "I know you, you went to Rosati." And so we're working together all the time on stuff at our kids' school right now. So I don't... I have some professional connections to some of my own classmates, but it's just funny how you keep running into the same people or different people. Actually, and that's probably the better thing to say. I run into different people that I didn't interact with much in high school now, but there's still that connection, and that makes the connection just so quick. It's saying, "Oh yeah, I'm a graduate." And there's nothing more that really needs to be said. We just kind of go from there because we know what the experiences were. So I would love to be in touch with more of my classmates, but I think everybody has so many pulls on their time. Some of my classmates have kids that are going into college. Some have kids that aren't even in kindergarten yet. So we span a huge spectrum, but it is fun, especially reading in the paper or the business journal or finding somebody on LinkedIn and seeing what they're doing. I've actually made a lot of connections that way. I'm connected to several of my classmates on LinkedIn. So even though we're not talking a lot, we have those connections, and I know where I can find somebody and reach out to them if I need to.